Maisie Fantaisie started about 4 or 5 years ago. I was working with someone else who made wedding cakes for a living. She just worked from home, but didn't want to kind of expand any further. So I thought, well, I found something I really love to do. It's slowly grown from being a bit of a hobby into a very thriving little business. Working from home for me is absolutely perfect. I'm fortunate enough to have a place that means I can work from home. I've got a great little office, I've got a great working space, and I've got someone who comes in and works for me, which is absolutely brilliant. A working day, I'll get up at 7, 8 o'clock, check my emails, make sure I know what I'm doing for the day in terms of baking, and we just start baking up. We have the girl who works for me and I, we have a very great working relationship. And we just have a lot of fun. That one needs sugar peonies, so we've got to get on with the sugar peonies probably this afternoon or tomorrow. Sure. And then Anne, she's not having any sugar flowers. She's just having fresh flowers. This one's going to be quite good fun, actually, because it's kind of all in Indian colours. It's got lace on it, decorated.
The couple that came over the other day?
No, another couple. But decorated with sugar lace in kind of reds and oranges and golds. I think a bride would come to Maisie Fantaisie because they want something quite traditional. I'll always use elements from their dress, the flowers, colours and themes that they're having. But I add a little bit of a twist. For instance, if someone's having a white wedding, it might be that I do an all-white cake covered with sugar flowers, but they've got white polka dots on as well. Something it's kind of traditional in its value, but with just a little bit of a quirky twist. Just going to see if this one's ready. Ooh. Perfect. I make all sorts of cake flavours. I'd say the favourites are a vanilla sponge with a jam and buttercream, but I make absolutely anything that a bride wants. I do banana, almond, orange, traditional fruit cake, carrot cake, I mean pretty much anything. And if a bride or a groom has a favourite, then I'm more than happy to check out other recipes as well. So that, you know, the cake itself, the filling of the wedding cake is as important, if not more important than the design, because people have got to eat it. First and foremost, a cake is a cake and it's to be eaten. At the moment, I'm making 12-inch round vanilla. It's for a wedding on Saturday. It's now Monday afternoon, so we're getting all of the baking done today. So I've got the butter and the sugar in the pan. Excuse the noise. Mix that up really good and proper. Okay, that's all creamed up nice and I've got to add all the eggs on a low speed. I think brides like to think that they can, because they can have anything they want, they kind of go through range of everything. I mean, I do cakes that are covered in multicoloured polka dots, and brides are really drawn towards that one. And yet, I've done that cake most of the time with white polka dots. And the same with sugar hearts and sugar flowers. It generally tends to be the traditional designs that are the favourites. Now I've just got to add the flour. That just needs to be sifted in, so that makes the cake nice and light and fluffy. The favourite designs for this summer, I'd say, are the individually iced mini cakes. I'm doing them every single week. The designs can range from very, very simple cakes that are just decorated with one sugar flower to multicoloured polka dots or covered with hearts and red satin ribbon. And now we've just got to pop it into its cake tin. Ready to go into the oven. Yummy. Do you want to lick the spatula? I meet with clients who are planning the happiest days of their life, so it's an absolute pleasure to be involved in that. And if I can just be a tiny part of that by making their wedding cake, then it's lovely. I get so many thank you letters and people sending me photographs of them cutting the cake. It's just lovely. It's lovely to get all that feedback and lovely to be a part of it.